Thank you, thanks for inviting me. This is a brand new website which I'm going to attempt to navigate around with an audience, so bear with me. My name is Andy Ryan, I'm the founding director of CityRead London. We launched in 2012. The idea is we choose a book that's set in London and we develop a month-long programme of events around it. So it's a public engagement, marketing campaign. Our main aims are to get more people reading using their public libraries, and we also, we always use a book set in London, so it's all about celebrating London and London's history. So, as I say, we work with our main partners and stakeholders are London's libraries. So we work with all 33 London library services, although this year Hillingdon dropped out because they didn't like the book. Anyone from Hillingdon here? No? You? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. And we also, and this year we're working with Slough, so who are not officially part of London, but for the purposes of CityRead this year they're in. And we work with a publishing partner each year. So what we do is we invite publishers to pitch a book. This year, we're for the first time working on a new title. So this was released on the 3rd of March. It's 10 Days by Gillian Slovo. Gillian, I don't know if you've heard of her or her family. Her parents were anti-apartheid activists and were exiled to London. And so she's lived most of her life in London. I think her mum was assassinated in '82. Her dad, Joe Slovo, went on to be part of Mandela's first government. So I was really fucking scared to meet her. I thought she'd be like this just amazingly, I don't know, I was just in awe of some of her background. But actually when I met her for the first time, she was this amazingly warm, welcoming person. So we're thrilled to be working with her. So 10 Days is a book that traces a riot from its inception, which starts when, as rioting quite often does, when a black man is killed by police, and through its development over the course of 10 days. It's set in a kind of fictional kind of London. So it's a fictional estate in a fictional borough. There's a Home Secretary, a particularly loathsome politician, and a fictional chief of the Met. And it's told from 3 perspectives. It's told from community, police, and politicians. And as I say, it basically tracks the progress of this riot over 10 days. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to find a video on the website. As I say, it's a very, very new website. I may be able to find it quickly, I may not. And the video is basically to save me banging on about what we normally do. It will just show you the sorts of events that we programme as part of our CityRead month, which is in April, which is 2 weeks' time. Right, let me see if I can find it.
While you're doing that, shall I advertise the event you're having on the 7th of May?
Yeah, do that.
Okay, so British Library is also a partner in CityRead London. We've been a partner from the start, is that correct, Andy?
Yeah.
And on the 7th of May, they're having an event where all of the previous books from the previous festivals are being discussed, and authors are coming along on those books. Is that correct, Andy?
Yeah.
It's on a Saturday afternoon.
Yep, 7th of May, 3:30. We've decided, on balance, we're not going to try to dig up Dickens. We are going to get Claire Tomlin, his biographer. So Dickens is Oliver Twist was our first year. Thank you.
That's right, I just wanted to plug that.
Yeah,
so if you are interested in what Andy's talking about and you want to come to the CityRead event, that should be a really interesting talk.
Cool, thanks, Stella. Right, I'm going to play this video, then I'm going to talk a little bit more about my fascination with place and literature overlapping. Okay. So that was what we did. That was what we did in 2014. We couldn't afford a videographer last year, which is why I don't have a video from last year. Hang on, let me just get out of this. So as I was saying, my fascination with the crossover of place and literature is one of the reasons I've enjoyed working on and developing CityRead. So in our first year we did Oliver Twist, and there's this amazing passage in Oliver Twist where Sykes takes Oliver from Bethnal Green and walks through Smithfields across the city. So walks through Smithfield when it's just waking up in the morning, and it describes his walk through named streets, which are obviously still there. Right through to he catches a wagon on, I don't know how, on the other side of Knightsbridge, I think, I might be wrong. There's that amazing excuse me. There's that amazing feeling when you're in the place that exists in a work of fiction, but you're in a named street, and it's almost like it's a door to this other place where you might well meet Sykes or Oliver or the Artful Dodger. So one of the things we've really tried to do in the past is to overlay our artistic programme in the actual named locations, which is sometimes easier than others. So the sequence in Hyde in Kensington Gardens was directly taken from scenes in My Dear, I Wanted to Tell You. Last year, what we did to launch CityRead, I think I've probably got enough time to show you the video if I can find it, is our book last year was Rivers of London by Ben Aronovich. Do any of you know it? Yay! So it's a kind of cross between police procedural and urban fantasy. So you've got basically you've got this young, dishy, mixed-race copper who realises he has kind of supernatural abilities when he takes a witness statement from a ghost in Covent Garden, and then he gets taken into this secret branch of the Metropolitan Police dedicated to tackling supernatural crime, and he drives around London in his boss's 1960s Jag. So obviously, and the scene of the crime is Covent Garden. So obviously, what we did was we got Doc Brown, the rapper comedian, to turn up in character as Peter Grant. We got Jaguar Land Rover to give us 150 grand Jag for the day, and we convinced Capco, who owned Covent Garden, to let us rock up into the main piazza with 20 police cadets and Ben Aronovich and 1,000 books. And so basically that's what we did last year. I'm going to see if the Londoners sent the film crew down, so I'm going to see if I can find, if I got time, it's like 3 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can.
Should I mention, I went to one of last year's events that was in Westminster Reference Library, and that had been set up like one of the settings from the book. And it was a really good immersive theatre experience where you got to pretend to be one of the cadets on the training course to be in the kind of Met's Department of Magic. And I must say, it's probably the best event I've ever been to in my life. I probably shouldn't say that because obviously we have amazing events here. But the immersive, where you got to actually feel like you were a character in the book, it was just magical. So, yeah, really immersive.
Yeah, that was cool. We were meant to be doing something. Yeah, we were meant to be kind of taking over a shop in Covent Garden. That was going to be our hub, and Capco were going to give us this place, but it didn't happen. So like 3 weeks before, I was frantically phoning people drunk at 11 o'clock at night. I really need a place in central London to set up a police wizard training centre. Thankfully, Westminster Ref kind of stepped up. Let me just see if I can. Okay, so I'm gonna round off by saying, so 10 days is our CityRead 2016 book. There's a month-long programme of events across the whole of London, but our centrepiece, I guess, is we're not working with a theatre company this year. We've created a month-long digital installation in Foyles on Charing Cross Road. So because this is a new release, it gives us the opportunity to work with bookshops in a lot more of a close way than we've done before. So we've been sponsored by Audible. So Sarah, I should speak to you maybe afterwards about maybe their input in your audio plans. So basically, if you come along to Foyles, 5th floor gallery on Charing Cross Road throughout April, there's a big digital installation, and what you do is you get to choose bits of evidence from around the room, put it on a digital thing, and it will release audio content. So you'll find out about the initial 72 hours, I think, of the novel, and then you can leave some feedback. And then there are little mini versions of those touring libraries, and Gillian Slover will be doing an author tour as well. I'll be around hopefully for quite a lot of the afternoon, unless my friend says I need to go and get my dog. Long story. So come and say hi. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the book, and do sort of find us on social media and tell us what you think. Thank you. Oh, so any questions, I suppose, before I go? No? Okay, awesome. Thank you.